Okay, let's get started. These are cornrows, just going straight back, nothing spectacular. Once your frontal is already tweezed and customized, get your client to hold the frontal in place. Make sure it's an inch or a little bit above the actual client's hairline. And then here I'm stitching the back part of the frontal down. I'm doing blanket stitches. So you want to go ahead and start from the bottom part and work your way up to the center. Now go ahead and do the same process on the opposite side, working your way from the bottom to the top or center of the frontal. Now I'm a big fan for sideburns, so go ahead and part right above the ear to define where you want your sideburns to stop. Go ahead and snip where you like your location, and that will be your guide. I've come up with many different ways to lay down a frontal. This is just one of them, and this is my band method. You can get this from Joann's or any kind of fabric store. Sew it at the edge of your frontal, as I'm doing here. Now, depending on your lighting, you may not see the band through the lace. Just go ahead and feel for it. Once the band is sewn on, pull tension backwards and stitch the band onto your braids. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of promoting hair growth and I'm against hair loss. With that being said, there's a reason why I'm stitching behind the head, and this is because our hair follicles behind our head are very, very strong. Remember, when doing installs, only apply pressure where the hair is strong and can handle it. That way our clients won't have to suffer from traction alopecia later down along the line just because they want to wear a sew-in. And it should look a little something like this once done. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut off our sideburns. And you see here we have a little flap going on. So I'm going to sew that down onto the band so it can lay down nice and snug. For additional reinforcement, I will be sewing down 3 cornrows, working my way from the bottom to the top of the head. I do love a little extra security. We only need to reinforce the side braids only. I don't want to take it towards the top of the frontal because we will be parting a lot there and you don't want to see any of the stitches, and this is not necessary. This is an invisible stitch I'm doing here. You know you're a good stylist when your guest falls asleep in your chair. Go ahead and repeat the same process on the opposite side. It's about that time to cut off the front part of the frontal. You see the extra material there? Just go ahead and cut it off and just cut it straight across. It's very important that you don't cut off your baby hairs. You need it to cover up the demarcation from where your frontal stops. As you see here, I have my net for extra security. This is my stretch net. It's breathable and it's very comfortable for the client. I'm going to go ahead and stitch in my bundles. This hair is from Got2b Glued Gel. I'll put the details below on where to purchase the hair. I've already sewn in my 18-inch bundle. This is my 16-inch bundle right here, and I have one more 16-inch bundle. The frontal was a 16-inch and the texture is body wave. And I'm going to blanket stitch all the way till I get to the top of the head. I always use the fold-over method when sewing in my bundles because it increases the longevity of the hair and also minimizes shedding. The hair was originally a natural color since it was virgin. It was a natural brownish black, but she already went ahead beforehand and dyed it jet black. Ooh, we see that luster and shine. Yes, honey, yes. Here I'm showing you how the frontal looks. See, we have these little sideburns here, which can be tacked down with our gel method, and I'll put the link here to see how to apply the gel. But it's sewn down for the most part, not going anywhere apart from our sideburns, which the gel will lay down perfectly, and it lasts 3 days, and just reapply. It's really simple. You see here I'm parting it in many different ways. Frontals are very versatile because you can part it in many ways and do a lot of hairstyles with it. Very natural looking. I've laid down our baby hairs and our sideburns with just gel. Yes, take a picture. Flick, flick. Okay, so here we are. I'm just styling it now. I'm showing you guys how it looks. I just used my barrel curling iron and just combed out the curls for a nice, bouncy, flawless, effortless look. She's in love with it, as you see. I know many different techniques on how to lay down a lace frontal. Click this video here to see how I laid it down with just gel. And thanks again for watching.